Hey YouTube, I just wanted to share my experience with the mystery boosters. I bought 2 boxes, so that'll be your reference. Actually, that's not true. I bought 2 boxes and drafted, so that's 3 packs, and then bought 2 packs outside of the draft as well. And I have 5 more packs I have not opened that I'm gonna give to my girlfriend because I feel kind of bad about opening all these packs and her not having any packs. She just like watched me, and I'm giggling like a schoolgirl and being all happy and stupid while she just like doesn't have any of her own. So, anyways, let's go through what happened. So, I bought a box of Modern Horizons. It was $180, and I pulled 5 mythics and a really expensive rare. That was the Force of Negation. And then the Yawgmoth and Urza were pretty expensive, but the rest were like under $10. From 2 boxes, this is a stack. I mean, every single time I opened a pack, I was like blown away by what was inside of it. So let's let the camera just there. All right, let me see here. This is everything from 2 boxes in the couple packs. And not to mention, of course, the Mana Crypt, which was really cool. I've heard people say that you get a Mana Crypt every 2 to 3 boxes. I do not think that the odds are even for everything you get, because I got 1 common. I talked to a card shop employee who watched 4 box openings. He did not see a single Ristic study that's a common, and I opened 3 of the same rare in 2 boxes. So I think there's definitely something to it. Also, the whole Mana Crypt thing, I was watching people online trying to crunch numbers. Technically, if you wanted to be even about it, like if they just printed all the cards the same, you'd have a 1 out of every 4 boxes chance of getting Mana Crypt. That's just even odds. I don't think that's how that works. But let's go into some of the cards I pulled here. I just basically pulled out the ones that were jumped out at me. Mostly rares and mythics, but there's a lot of great commons and uncommons in this set. So let's start with green. So I had a huge pile of black cards, red cards, and multicolored, but green, I only got 2 rares in 2 boxes. So Bloom Tender, a really once upon a time expensive rare, and you know, at one point this card was like what, 30, 40, $50 before reprint. This foil Riki, couple of the same Sakuras. You're actually going to notice there's going to be a lot of duplicates here. So the Archetype of Endurance. That's it for green. Yeah, there it is. All right, so we got, let's just kind of go through some of these. Some of these cards aren't that great. Some of the rares aren't that great, and then some of the uncommons are just insane. But I feel like asking for every rare to be amazing is just too much, considering what you're already getting. I've seen people complaining about these, and I'm like, how can you complain? It's impossible. There's just so many good things. The Scourge, the Porphyros. I got a Krenko that goes with the Porphyros. Like, honestly, there's like hey, there's these little things whispering in your ear, like, hey, you should build a deck. Here's some cards. Oh, you want to try put a Curse of Opulence in there. Put a Mizzix Mastery. Oh, yeah, there's going to be lots of cool things. You should probably use this Reality Scramble. And, oh, yeah, for Porphyros. And then here's a couple. Wait, holy shit, I lied. There's more green. Okay, there's 4 more greens. So what does that bring the total to? 8 green cards? Actually not too bad. A good example of the uncommons I was talking about, I just pulled these aside because I thought they were cool. So it's a Mother of Runes and a Foil Mind Funeral. But this is what the kind of stuff you can expect. Like, I found Lightning Helixes, Lightning Greaves, Tormod's Crypts. I found Laboratory Maniacs. I found just so many cool things. Thran Dynamo. There's a lot of really cool uncommons for both Modern and Commander, which I think I'm going to start getting into, because honestly, you'll notice this. These are totally geared towards the Commander. This is like, hey, Commander's the most popular format. We want people to play it, so let's give them some cool cards. And then you open a foil from freaking, like, the olden days, and it feels really cool. So, yeah, check these out. Black Market, super good. Conspiracy, oh, you know what that is? It's the Whisper saying, hey, you know what you should do? You should build a black EDH deck. Oh, yeah, you could put the Grave Titan inside of it. And then you could put that Black Market. And what? You could put 3 Viscera Seers in there. This is what I'm talking about with the triples. Put 3 Viscera Seers in your EDH deck. And of course the Dictate of Erebos. But there's some really cool cards. Isn't this insane? This is insane. Another really cool commander card. So if you guys are looking to buy a box, I totally recommend it, and don't wait. I understand with what's going on in the world, there might be a little bit of fear of whether you're going to be going to work, and you might not want to spend the money on it. The pre-order at $100 a box, I believe, was a steal, considering I could easily pull 4 cards out of here and get $100 if I was to pay, obviously, full price for them. But it was just fun opening, and having a collection is something for itself, too. So these are really cool. Double Runetail, double Teferi's Protection. You know what they're trying to tell me? They're trying to say, Grant, you should build a blue EDH deck. Look at, you can put Flip Thip in there. You can put 2 Expropriates. Ooh, you can put a Ristic Study in there. A couple counter spells. Alright, so check this out. All these cards I've gotten are from the 2 boxes. The only ones I didn't get was, I'll point it out. So, check these out. Commanders, cool cards. Have you noticed that there's almost nothing good for Modern in here? Oh, what's that? All Commander cards? What? Is that an expensive card? It's for Commander. That's for H. Is this an expensive card? I can't remember. What format is this for? Oh, yeah, that's for Modern. And this, it's a Commander. This, okay, I shouldn't talk shit, because this is actually for really used in Modern and Jund. I did pull a couple Collective Brutalities as well, which I put into a deck already, so they're not going to be in the video. The Amulet of Vigor, this is seen in Amulet Titan, obviously. Full one, it's pretty neat. And maybe as I look, there's actually a lot more than I thought. No, these are all Commander's cards. Look at this. Who needs 2 Caged Suns? You know what I want to do? I want to make a binder that just says Commander cards for Modern cards, and just trade all these and get all the staples for that, and maybe the new one, Pioneer. That'd be a cool idea. Maybe even, there's apparently talk about this new secret layer drop where they're going to have all the enemy fetch lands reprinted and put into only something that rich people can afford, so that they really technically didn't reprint them, because if they did, people would be able to get them. Isn't that shitty when they say we're reprinting the fetch lands and they're like, oh yeah, it's in a specialty deluxe package that only people with a lot of money can afford. Oh, you wanted to come into Modern, but you can't afford to? Yeah, you still can't afford to. We don't want peasants playing it. And there's actually a joke I say to my buddy. It's kind of rude. I don't think this way at all. I never had a lot of money growing up anyways. But when I'm playing Modern and they have the Friday night draft on the other side of the card shop, sometimes we'll look over at the drafters and be like, peasants. And it's just a joke, because we spent way too much money on fucking cardboard. And those people are having just as much fun of it. They might be having more fun than us. So I can't talk shit. Anyways, tell us what you guys think about these mystery boosters. Tell me what you got if you're going to draft it. Oh, one more thing before I go. I drafted this set and it was amazing. Like, the stuff I was saying earlier with having Laboratory Maniacs as just your commons and uncommons, and the Lightning Greaves and stuff like that, or Lightning Helixes, or just crazy things that people have. Vampire Hex Mage, or what's that one? Gifted Aetherborn and Vampire Nighthawk as being black uncommons, and even some really cool commons too. It's a really powerful draft. So if you draft Athreos Beyond Death, you know what you're going to see. It's the same cards. This, every single person in that entire draft has a completely different deck. They don't even work remotely the same. And they have powerful cards where they could probably be compared to a not as powerful as a starter deck, but maybe even, because the jank that they put in the starter decks for commons and uncommons sucks, and these have more powerful commons and uncommons. And then those are built to synergize. These ones synergize a little bit, but they have way more powerful rares. Oh, I pulled an Aura Shards uncommon. It's a $23 uncommon that lets whenever a creature comes to play, destroy an artifact or enchantment. That's still a good thing if you pull it. I got this one enchantment that says all of my creatures have double strike. It was a red one, and that was sweet. So draft is crazy fun. It's totally different for everybody. It's like a chaos drop that actually works, and I think that might be the coolest part of all this. I wish I could have collected my entire collection through drafting, except for that I work weekends and I have to adult too hard, so I just gotta buy my cards and play with friends when I can. Maybe just pop into the card shop. Anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys. Go ahead and leave some comments down below on what you liked or didn't like about the set, what you want to get, what you did get, if you drafted it and how it went. Go ahead and leave a like, comment, and a subscribe. The other things the YouTubers say. Anyways, thanks, guys. Bye.